legislators to the Hill on Wednesday. Opening statements by the chairman and ranking member were friendly but direct.
Hopefully, now that you're there, you will get them to reconsider some of the proposed $4.7 billion in cuts to USDA that were outlined in the March budget. I know you weren't part of that, and I just don't think that anyone in the White House really understood what these cuts would mean to rural America.
Budget concerns were a key issue. Though the Secretary did not address the White House's proposed budget cuts in his written statement, he spoke candidly on his experience with limited resources.
I'm an administrator, and I'm going to take what comes out. We'll see what the president's budget is next week. You all will have your shot at it, and whatever you determine, I'm going to make sure we get as much value from that budget as we possibly can.
The proposed reorganization of the USDA was another concern for lawmakers. Secretary Perdue explains his move to elevate the Rural Development Agency, which makes room for an undersecretary for trade.
When I say elevated, I mean elevated to a portion where that person's going to be sitting close to me with walk-in privileges over, this is a great opportunity, this is a deal, what do you think about it, how can we do better to do that? So I welcome your oversight in the RD proportion. The mission is not going to diminish whatsoever.
The Secretary's role in the 2018 Farm Bill was not a major discussion point, but Chairman Conaway says what he heard is a good indication of what's to come.
You know, he said he was not a micromanager but a hands-on guy, and so I think when it becomes time to start that process, once we get our numbers for budget and understand what our scope of our we can do with the Farm Bill, I do think he'll be a willing and able partner.
The Secretary spent nearly 3.5 hours with lawmakers Wednesday, addressing questions on everything from rural broadband to vaccine banks to immigration. Next week, President Trump's full budget proposal comes before Congress, which will shed new